All right, all right. Oh, man, this is so weird.
Yeah, I know, dude.
No, like, put on the headset. Because, like, the TV's right in front of us, but you can barely hear it.
Nah, the thing is, I'm used to this.
Oh, yeah, you stream a lot. Okay.
So, I'm used to this. I'm used to, like, commentating my own matches while I'm playing and talking shit.
I don't. I usually either I'm on one side or the other. I'm never on both. This is the first time for me.
Nah, man, I'm used to the spotlight.
Okay. All right, Marco, tell us when we have the go-ahead. All right, we're good. Okay, so we're going to start this. And everyone for the stream. Yeah, look, you see that? You see that, dude? You see that? Hey,
what the hell?
Happy birthday, man.
Yo, Brandon.
Yo, Deadpool.
Brandon.
That's your. You wanted pink Lucario on this thing?
Hell yeah, dude.
There you go.
Way.
All right. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right.
Dude.
So anyone in chat who doesn't know right now, Sosa was supposed to do one, but he's too busy being a good student, and he's doing an essay right now. So instead, I'm gonna be doing a Zero Suit tutorial, a really quick one, and then after I'm done, then IPK is gonna do one on Lucario, supposedly. Unless he's feeling like Fox today.
No.
But you would give a terrible Fox tutorial.
Not even, dude. Come on, laser camp. Laser camp.
Just laser camp. Okay.
Don't get hit by dumb shit.
All right. Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, so let's go to Battlefield. That's my favorite stage. And okay, so we'll just get started into this. Let me start the timer so I keep myself on track. I don't want to go over 30 minutes on this thing. So you do your birthday Lucario stuff, and I'll get the clock started. God damn it.
Don't you remember this?
Leave me alone.
No, don't you remember this?
This pink Lucario? Or?
No, the up smash.
Oh, hey, you never uploaded that VOD, dude.
Oh, yeah, I never got to.
Yeah. That one, you post that Giphy on YouTube, dude, or I mean on Reddit, you get like 500, I swear to God.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm also going to get a nerf.
Yeah, that's true. All right, okay, so I'll do the talking for a little bit here.
Okay.
But as you all know, I'm Jason Waterfalls. I play Zero Suit Samus, right? And the first question to ask is, why would you ever want to play Zero Suit Samus, right? If you're like one of those people that's looking for a main.
Yeah.
And the thing about Zero Suit Samus is that I would describe her as not the fastest, but the most mobile character in the entire game, right? So she has, in my opinion, everything that you need to have good movement with the character. She has a good wave dash. She's really fast. She has a good run speed, has a good dash dance, right?
Yeah.
She, like, her jumps are pretty good. You know what I mean? Like, you can get a lot of height. She has this down B thing, right? So you can actually alter your momentum really fast, right? And she has, like, a sick, like, wave land on stuff. Like, her recovery makes it that she, like, can be all the way down here and then go all the way up and then go here, then all the way over. And, like, you could just do a lot of stuff that, like, if you practice enough, then you're just going to be, like, super fluid. So if you're a player who likes movement and likes moving around the stage, that's what Zero Suit Samus has to offer, right? She's a little weak. She doesn't have a lot of really strong kill moves. She's, like, kind of funneled into finishing off with back air, right? Or carrying off Falcon style into a forward air.
Yeah.
Those are, like, her two main modes of attack. So that's kind of the ones who has to, like, a quick, like, strengths and weaknesses kind of thing. She's fast, but she's weak, right? She doesn't have a lot of, like, good, strong, like, big moves like Marth or, like, you know, Fox's up smash or something.
Fox's up smash.
Right?
True, that's true.
Yeah, so let's talk about neutral game with Zero Suit Samus, right? What should you do in neutral? So, like, let's say that you're, like, get down on the main platform over here, right? A lot of what Zero Suit wants to do is you could do two things. Something that I don't really do and something that I do a lot, right?
Yeah.
So most players you see like this in the style of, like, Oro did this a lot. You look at Leffen, his style of Zero Suit, is he sits out here, he shoots blasters, right? Kind of like really safe pressure, pokes at this mid-range, right?
Yeah.
And then he, like, dash dances in for a grab, right? And then he gets, like, a grab conversion, and then you enter the punish game. So, like, because Zero Suit has, like, a really good dash dance, right, I could, like, really bait you out with a lot of things, right? So, like, you're like standing here, and I'm here, and you want to get a dash attack off or something, right?
That was fast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, like I can kind of, like, go like this and then get a whiff punish, right?
Yeah.
Or I can just stay out here, wait for a stun to confirm, and then I could go in for that. So a lot of players like to play this sort of footsies game with Zero Suit. It's very reminiscent of, like, a lot of traditional fighting games, where you're poking at the edge of the range, right? The other way I like to play neutral is I like to utilize the fact that Smash is like a two-dimensional game, not like a 1D line. So, like, I like stages with platforms. So instead of, like, dash dancing here, I'm, like, kind of, like, finding different spots on the platforms and like poking down, going back up and down, and like using the second dimension as well, right? So like a neutral game situation that I would like to do is like, let's say you're like right here. Instead of going for the pure dash dance, I'll like go around and like I'll like use the platforms like to try to like find a spot, and if I can drop down, I'll go down with the down air. If it misses, then I'll go back on the platform or something, right?
Yeah.
So you can kind of like, you have a lot of control with this character, which is what I really like about her, right? So that kind of is the two really big ways that you can play neutral with her. You can either play like spaced out, really honest, she has that option, or you can play really tricky, you know what I mean? She has that option as well. You could just like kind of like find ways to like sort of like, I do a lot of baits with Zero Suit, right? Like I go down, you think I'm going down, but then I'm back up.
Yeah.
And then you down B in one direction or something like that, right? So that's kind of how that works. As far as defensively, right? Let's talk about Zero Suit on defense, right? So different things about the defensive game is you have two ways of defense, right? You're either cornered, and that's a bad position. Now you have to play defensively, right? Or you're in shield, right? It doesn't matter where you are on the stage. If you're in shield, you're on defense, right?
Okay.
So it's important, in my opinion, for every character to know what their out-of-shield options are. Like, what can they do out of a shield? Because a lot of people shield a lot, right?
Yeah, where like they're being pressured, and what could they do in that situation aside from roll and stuff?
Exactly. So like obviously you have different options. You have roll backwards, roll forward, spot dodge, right? You can jump out of shield, and because of jump out of shield, you could like do like a quick up air out of shield. That's like the one that she does. So if I want to turn on hitboxes right now, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 frame squat, jump squat, and then up air. I can hit people this low if I'm frame perfect. Right?
Damn, that's really low.
Yeah, that's really low. So it's like if you whiff an attack instead of a grab, I can go for an up air out of shield, right? Yeah. It has a little more range. Like you see right there, like kind of in the middle of that pillar, right? That's where that went. But if I grab, it's like all the way out here.
Yeah.
Right? So you can have a little more range if you want to do an up air out of shield. You have to be like really fast about it. You know what I mean? What I like to do, and you know this, is I like to do up B out of shield, right?
Yeah.
So it's like up B out of shield comes out the same speed as a grab. So like here, let's look at the range for comparison, right? Right here versus right here. It's really, 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 really close.
Yeah.
So it's like if the up air is a slower option that like covers more area, then the up B is like a faster option that covers less area, right? So if you're like you're Lucario, so you're never actually gonna do this, but like do like a shuffle fair on my shield right here. So it's like if you're right here, I can't do either of those options, right?
Yeah.
So like the best thing I could do is like kind of roll away. But if you want to like try to cross up fair me, okay? Right. So now you're up here, but now I can up B out of shield you, because the thing about up Bs is you can reverse them. Lucario has the same thing with his up smash, right? So you can catch people on cross up also. So if I jump right here, jump, and then I do up B, and then I reverse it, I can catch you on the backs, right?
Yeah.
So like that leads into a combo, leads into a tech chase situation, and now like I'm able to successfully.
Now you have the advantage.
Yeah, now I have the advantage, right?
Yeah.
So like that's like a really big deal. So like knowing the different zones that you can threaten with your different moves, right? Something else that I like to do a lot is that it's not really frame tight, but if I spot dodge, right? And like a lot of people hate me for doing this, but I do a spot dodge. Spot dodge. Yeah, spot dodge up tilt.
I hate that.
I know. It's like I only have like 8 or 10 frames of vulnerability, right? So it's like I can like if you want to fair me on shield, right? And then I go like that, and then I up tilt. I'm gonna catch a lot of people.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
also,
really fast.
Look how far back it goes. Look how far back it goes. I know you're getting PTSD about this move. It comes out up tilt comes out frame 3, dude. Up tilt comes out frame 3. Always use this move. Like what I like to do also is like wave dash back up tilt. You know what I mean? Because like you can also like mix in wave dashing. So like let's say you fair me on shield right now, right? I can like wave dash back and go like this, even though the reverse wouldn't have hit you, right?
Yeah.
So like that's kind of like those are my go-to options with Zero Suit Samus, and I think that those kind of encompass all of her best options. Like obviously, like let's say you're a big character like King DDD, right? You cross me up on shield with a back air, I can hit you with a sort of back air out of shield, right? So like let me try to do it frame perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm gonna jump, and then I'm gonna do a back air. So it's like I can hit here. It doesn't work on short characters, but it works on big ones.
Yeah.
Right. So that's like a situational one. And if you're interested in Zero Suit Samus, just try all this stuff out, right? There isn't like I mean, I'm kind of like the first person to kind of like dissect this one by one, but there are a lot of different options you can do with this character, right?
Yeah.
Let's go to a different stage, and then we're gonna talk about recovery, because this is something that I feel like I do. Like I'm the best in the business right, at Zero Suit Recovery because of this. Because of this wall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this wall is really ridiculous.
Dude, this wall, man. Okay, so, like, if we're going to talk about how, like, mobile Zero Suit is, right, we already talked about, like, how she can, like, move, like, on platforms. She can move on the ground really fast. She can, like, threaten a lot of airspace, right? We didn't even talk about this wall. We didn't even talk about how you could just do this, like, over and over again. But I have a jump still, right? So, like,
oh my god.
Yeah. So, like, you have to keep track of all of your resources when you're Zero Suit Samus, when you're recovering, right? You have 3. You have down B, you have wall jumps, and you have double jumps, right? So you want to count, like, how many there are. So, like, let's say classic situation, grab ledge right now, right? And I'm coming out here, and I down B, right? But I still have a double jump. I can still scoop you off with that up air.
Yeah, you could put me in a bad position.
Exactly.
You went from being in a bad position, but that wall helps you. It helps you, like, it helps you recover. It helps you get your opponent off the ledge.
Exactly. Even if I, like, fade in like that, like,
you still have to wall. You still have to wall jump, right?
I still have wall jumps,
okay,
right? So, like, that's, like, something that's super tricky, right? And, like, obviously, a little bit about tether characters. Grab ledge again. Oh, grab ledge again right now. Oh, sorry, man. Here, there you go.
You're taking it from me.
There you go. So it's like I have like tons of end lag right there, right? So like let me just show you how much there is and why it's so important to mix up your recovery, right? I'm gonna fade in and I'm gonna hold shield. Okay. Look how long it takes. That entire time. That's so long. That's so long. Why? I
could just do that.
Yeah, exactly. You could do that even faster than me. So if you're a tether character, why would you ever want to do this? Why would you ever want to do this, right? And I see so many tether characters, players who use them. They are too lazy. They're too lazy, man. Like, you know me, like when I work, like when I grab ledge, I make you work for it. I like work hard to make you work hard, right? Because I have the potential to just down B in, throw a couple of wall jumps out, like mess up your timing, eat out your invincibility, go back up, right? And then like I have 2 tethers, I can fade out. So like look, grab ledge again. I fade out, and I still have all this time. So now, like, you know, like I have like extra options and stuff.
Yeah.
I can preserve different recovery things. So like that's something that people should really pay attention to with this character. Like, how is it that I can make my recovery as tricky as possible so that they don't just like mindlessly do it? And like sometimes that is the best option, right? Yeah. Sometimes the best option is just to fall on stage because you mix them up so hard that they're overthinking it, right? So like you want to just like do as much as you can to like overload their head, which is what I like to do a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's how come I like to crawl a lot. That's how come I like to do like random like just empty short hops and stuff. Is to just freak people out. They're like, oh man, like when was the next time he's gonna wave bounce side B?
Yeah.
Even though it's like technically a bad option, you just kind of want to do it
because you just throw them off guard with it.
Exactly. Because you're such a fast character, they have to like pay attention to where you are. They have to pay attention to what moves you're doing, and then like it's just like really confusing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about like the recovery, right? We covered neutral game, we covered out of shield, we covered recovery. What should we do now? I think that it's a good time to talk about her punish game, which is like
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah,
about.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to Pokemon Stadium 2. This is like a good stage to practice everyone's punish game. Zero Suit's punish game is a lot like Captain Falcon's, right? In the sense that, or actually, it's a combination of Captain Falcon's and Falco's.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I'll explain. She has 2 types of moves, okay? She has moves that will carry you like this, right? Diagonally. Up air and nair are like the 2 moves that kind of do that, right? So if I up air you, I can nair you. Oh, shoot. I have bad tech skill. Give me a sec. I nair you, up air you, nair you, and then I can finish off with a fair or something, right?
Yeah.
So that's the Falcon thing, right? Because it's just like Falcon nair and Falcon up air are kind of like Zero Suit Samus nair, Zero Suit Samus up air. They're both combo moves. They kind of put you in the spot that you want, right? And then she has like Falco style things, which is like down, up, down, up, down, up, right? Because I have down air and I have up B, right? So I can do down air you, and then I down air you up, like down air, up B, and then tech chase you, and then keep going like this until like I'm done with it, right?
Yeah.
So like those are like her 2 big combos, and her lead-ins are usually like I'll kill you really fast, but her lead-ins are usually down tilt, up tilt, right? Or like an up air into a grab, right? So like if I up tilt you, then I can get a couple of these, and then I can start an up air into a nair into like, you know, like this Falcon carry-off combo.
Yeah.
Right?
It's
Damn,
that's insane.
Yeah,
That is
she's
insane.
good. She's good. She's a good character. She has a lot of options. So it's like, or something that I like to do a lot is like, let's say you fall and you do like a nair, and then you can get a grab while they're in hit stun, right? Yeah. So like we can go into frame advance, right? And I'll go nair, and I think hopefully I L canceled it.
It's hard to L cancel when you're doing it like this.
Yeah. Oh, man. But, oh, God.
You missed it.
Damn it, I missed it. Okay, it's cool. But whatever. Anyway, so you can nair or you can up air, and then that goes into a grab, right?
Yeah.
So then you can throw, and then Zero Suit gets a lot of stuff off of throws, especially on different weight classes and stuff. So, like...
Doesn't she have a throw that puts you in tech chase?
Yes. Down throw, right?
Falcon.
Falcon. Exactly. She's exactly like Falcon, except her up throw knee is like she doesn't really have a knee. She just has to like keep. Oh wow. Don't do that against me.
I'm gonna do that.
No, you just discovered something. Oh God. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that later in your video.
Okay.
But okay. All right. So that's kind of like how you break up Zero Suit Samus' combo game, as far as like allocating different moves to different purposes, right?
Yeah.
Back air isn't really used in combos unless like I want to do like a reverse, like I'll put you on platform or something, then I'll do a reverse nair into a back air like that, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like situational. You're usually gonna end combos with fair. And you're going to use back air for neutral game, like footsie stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's how come people are so afraid of my back airs. Like, the only time I use it is in neutral, and that's most of the game.
Yeah.
But when you're in the combo, I actually don't use back air a lot, right?
No, you don't.
I use forward air. I use forward air. I use tons of up airs, right?
Because if you went for the back air, it would be like the sour spot if you actually
exactly.
land it.
And it's like Zero Suit has this natural flow over combos that wants to put you forward, right?
Yeah.
Unless I hit you with like let's say, let me try this. Reverse up air into back air, right? That's like that's the kind of stuff I have to do if I really wanted to do back air in the middle of a combo. You know what I mean? So, like, besides talking about what the moves are, like when should you be using each of them, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nair, which is my favorite move on Zero Suit Samus, right?
Woo!
Ooh, nice power shield and frame advance, idiot. Okay, so like she hits in front of her. You see like this sort of diagonal pizza slice.
Oh my god, that looks crazy with the PS2.
Yeah.
PS2
it's crazy.
screen.
It's crazy.
All
but
right.
like, okay, now we can't see the chat anymore. But that's fine. But this move covers below her and in front of her, and it covers behind her and above her, right? So like I can do 3 things with this move, right? I can either hit them when they're in front of me and below me. I can hit them when they're behind me and in front of me, and I can get the reverse hitbox of behind and above me or whatever, right? So stand on that platform. Stand on this platform, right? I can hit you with this, right? That sends you over there. Land on that platform now. I can hit you with this, and that sends you up, right? And I can hit you with this, right? You're on that side, so now you go that way. So like there are different situations where each one is useful, right? So like I'm gonna kill you really fast, and then sorry man, you'll have your chance when you do your video, but okay. So I'm
gonna kill you many times.
Oh, okay. All right. So like why would you ever want to hit the top one instead of the bottom one, right? That's a good question to ask.
Yeah, that's actually something I'm wondering. Why would you want that hit?
Yeah, why would you ever want that hit? But the reason is because it gives you a little extra space, right? So if you're up here, right, and I hit you with that, let me L cancel this, hopefully. Maybe I did. You
missed it.
Anyways, yeah. Oh god, let me just do it in real time so we don't waste any time. So like let me get you on that platform real fast. There we go. If I like do this, then like you're in the same spot as me, right?
Yeah.
But like let's say you're on this platform again. Let's say I want to hit you with this one. Now you're like too low.
Yeah.
Right? So depending on the percentage, usually at low percents, you want to hit with this one so that I can carry you on the top half. And then I want to carry you on the bottom half, right?
All right.
So like that's kind of like the flow of the combo.
Yeah.
Because like as you're losing height, I can change which part of the nair I hit you with. Right?
Yeah.
So like at the beginning I want to hit you on the top so that as you're falling down, I can like keep hitting you, and then like when it just is right at the edge, I can hit you with the other half. Whereas if I started with the bottom half, let's say you fall down further, now you're just in a tech. You're going to tech or you're going to fall too low or something, right? So like that's kind of how I like to start my combos. If I ever get you in a tech chase situation, right? Like let me down tilt you down here so that you like don't tech, right? I want to do this so I can cover the platform with the back end, right? That starts a combo really good. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of what I'm looking for at all times. I'm like, how do I hit the back half of that up air, or the back half of that nair? Or alternatively, if I'm lazy, this up air.
That up air.
This up air covers a lot.
Whole
right?
lot of that platform.
Yeah, she's fast too. So like I can get on this platform real fast. I can do reverse up air, weak hit up air into. Well, you're like way too high. I probably need you at like 50 or something. We'll see.
No.
Sorry, man. That back air is good. It's good at cleaning up. So like let's get you at like 36 or something. Okay,
oh my god.
okay. So I can cover this and then go like that.
Yeah.
Right? So an up air is good setting up backwards as well. All right, we got access to the chat again. So go jump on this platform again. What I can do, God, fuck you. Jump on the platform. Okay. So I can hit you with the up air on the front side, and I can get that also. right?
Yeah, and that would follow up into an air, right? And since I'm so, or is it forward air, right?
Well, we'll find out right now.
Yeah, and since I'm so close to the edge, I'm probably going to die.
Exactly. The
Damn.
fact is, Zero Suit Samus, even though she's weak, she carries you. So I'm going to kill people at 80, 90%. Even though, like, if I killed you, like, if I, like, let me just test this. I'm pretty sure that from center stage on good DI, Zero Suit Samus forward air doesn't even kill until, like, 130.
I'm DIing all of that.
Yeah.
I'm still getting, like,
well,
that.
I mean, you know. Okay, so, like, let's see right here.
I'm Lucario, dude.
Yeah, you're Lucario. That's fine. Let me just get, okay, so right here, right? Stand on this platform. I'm just going to hit you with forward air. Oh, my bad. It's really, it's really unreliable. But, like, look, it doesn't even send you that far. You're at 130, man.
I know,
like,
but,
look at that.
But the real use to that forward air is during a combo. It's when you're carrying them off. Like
the use of the forward air is not in neutral, but it's in combo.
Yeah.
Kind of like how the use of the back air is not in combo, but in neutral. So like, look, go back to the spot, and I'm gonna back air you. You're gonna go like all the way. You know, like that's the difference in strength in those moves. Oh man, that back air though.
that back air
though. All right. So I got a little bit of time. Let me see. I think I'm gonna open it up to questions. I kind of talked about all I wanted to. Actually, no, never mind. One more thing is the flow of her tech chasing and how that complements into like her Falco style, right? Because you can Falco style people where it's like, you know, down air chains, right? Like let me just down air chain you for a bit.
Oh, that platform.
That's cool. Down air, down air, down air, down air, and then I can do that, and then go to a platform tech chase. I can down air you again. I can go like here, and then like instead of going sideways, you went up and down, right?
Yeah.
Especially if people are trying to recover high, she has so much reach. Like I can hit into the bubble with that, right? I've hit people in the bubble before. They go down, right, and then I up air them back up, and then I do them like that again, right?
Or you could do a back air, depending where the DI.
Exactly. I can just even finish it right there, right?
Yeah.
So that's like another thing to watch out for when I play my Zero Suit is like how I sort of
you can extend.
Yeah, like depending on where they are, I always have an answer. You know what I mean? Like I can carry you off that way, or like let's say I up tilt you, then I can carry you that way, right? Tech chase and then down air maybe. You know, like there are a lot of options. He's a very creative character. I mean, obviously her neutrals, her specials rather, like that stuns, this brings in, like they're very situational. You know what I mean? A projectile is a projectile. I don't really want to talk too much about it. It doesn't really complement the rest of her moveset, except in the sense that it'll cut off. If I shoot it right here, then you can't jump, right? You can't jump. Then I can run in, and then I know, and then you know, you're limited, right?
It limits my options.
Yeah. So, basically, I'm gonna open it up to questions right now. If anyone in the chat wants to ask questions, I think we have about. What's up? Huh? Oh, jab. Okay. Oh, let me tell you. Yeah, ask questions in chat while I talk about jab. Jab is pretty good, if only because it's frame 2 first off. 1, 2. Really fast, right? Fastest tier of jab. So you use jab a lot for tech, like jab resets. Use it a lot for jab pressure. Those are the two kind of good uses for it. And what's really good is her jab 3. Oh. Is pretty strong, right? Her jab 3 is pretty strong. So like, let's say like shield on corner, right? Or no, closer to the corner. Not that close because I'm gonna nair you first. A little closer, a little closer, a little closer. There you go, shield, right? I'm gonna do that, and then that'll push you off, right? So like, even though that's like, you know, like jab pressure is like not airtight, right? So you can, if I time them wrong, then you're gonna be able to grab me out of it, or you're gonna be able to, you know, up B out of shield, or you know, any defensive shield option. But if you're in this corner, because that jab 3 is that elbow, I push you off. So I like when I get you in this situation and I do an unsafe spaced aerial, I'm gonna be mashing that jab button so that you go off, and then I could run away. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or something like that, reset to neutral. But what I can do is I can also stagger jabs, right? So this is something that a lot of characters can do, right? Jab, 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 jab. You know what I mean? So it's like you can kind of like, and once you hit that, once you catch them, then you just mash the rest, and then they're out of there because your jab is so strong. You know what I mean? So okay, we got some questions in chat, so let's talk about that. Let's talk about offstage edge guarding. That's a good idea, right?
Offstage edge guarding? Okay.
Okay, so one thing about, and I'm going to only spend a little bit of time on this so I can get to other questions, but the thing about Zero Suit Samus' edge guarding is that, look at all of her moves, right? Yeah. This one, it's like kind of good, right? It scoops, but like if I want to hit in the front of it, it's only in the front of me for like a couple frames, right? Yeah. If I want to edge guard with back air, same thing. It's good.
It's pretty small.
It's pretty small. I get 4 frames, right? Yeah. I get 4 frames with that. If I want to edge guard with nair, that's pretty good. Like interpolation is kind of weird, but I get, it's hard to tell, but I get 5 frames there and I get 5 frames in the back, right? And then I can lead into a forward air or something, right? No one ever edge guards with forward air. I mean, I kind of do, but you get 4 frames. You get 5, sure. Right. So all these moves are not like just why don't you back air for me? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm in hit stun. Full jump back air. Full jump back air. Ready?
Go.
Okay, back air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well that's 4. Okay, that's not that bad. Nair. That's the one. So it's like right here you have so many active frames, so many, right? So you can use Nair as an edge guard tool to cover multiple options if you wanted to, right? Lucario's Nair is a little small, so maybe not for you, but like I'm thinking of characters like Marth.
Yeah.
They cover wide areas, they cover a lot. Any character with a sex kick. Zero Suit Samus doesn't have a sex kick. That's like her biggest weakness. No sex for Zero Suit Samus, right? So like when I want to edge guard people, I want to like pinpoint where they're going to be, which is where the down B comes into place, because I can place myself really specifically, right? I'm like down here, I can down B back and I can go up, right? Or like if I'm Akira, maybe down B and then wait a little bit and then do that, you know?
Yeah.
So where I exchange covering multiple options, I increase, like, I trade that for the ability to put myself wherever I want, right? So that's where Zero Suit Samus, like, if you want to edge guard with her, you're not going to be able to do it lazy. You're going to have to work hard for it, right? You're going to have to, like, be able, okay, I need to now, you know what I mean? Or like, you know, her moves are all fast. So it's like, there are a lot of times when, like, I find you off stage, and you're going for, like, some sort of extreme speed angle, right? Like, I'll just do it right now. I have to, like, guess. Yeah. I have to guess, and I have to do it right. But if I get it right, then you die, because back air is so strong.
Yeah, it's really strong, or it puts me in the bad position.
Yeah, it's really good for edge guarding. So, like, right
might have to, like,
oh, no. That's right. That's right. You had to burn the aura for that one. But, okay.
I should have gone straight for the extreme speed, like.
Yeah. No, but I mean, you know, obviously you're a Lucario player. You have mix-ups too, so it's like that just kind of shows the weakness of it, right?
Yeah.
If I was like Mario or Luigi, I could back air, cover a lot, right?
Yeah.
DDD covers a lot of space. If I was like Mario, I could just nair, just like jump and then nair, and then that stays out for like so long. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's a little bit about offstage. Obviously, this is a big deal too. Is the down B, right? I can cut. This is like her equivalent of that. It has a lot of active frames. Negatively disjointed. You can see her little toe poking out the bottom. It's kind of small. Doesn't cover the top half of her body, and she has to move while doing it. So I threaten a slice of space. I don't threaten one space for a long time. I threaten a lot of space for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So that's like a good idea. A lot of people, because it's so telegraphed, they'll get caught off guard by it at the beginning, but then they'll learn to avoid those slices, right? Yeah. So that's kind of like whatever. But let's talk a little bit more about. Let's see. There might be one more question here.
Why main Zero Suit?
Why main Zero Suit
characters
such as Falcon or Falco? Oh, okay. I would say that it's cool to main her over the other characters because she's so mobile. In addition to being a combo character, you know what I mean? It's like, and like Falcon's mobile, right? But he's only mobile down here. You know what I mean? You throw Falcon in the air, he can't do anything. But like if you wanna combo me for a little bit, right? Combo me and then try to go like do like your sort of extreme speed up air thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's supposed to be an up air.
Yeah. But like okay, so up air me, and then okay. Well, there was a lot of hits on that. You got me. I was a little too high percentage.
Damn.
But if I DI'd better, right? I can escape. Right?
Yeah,
Zero Suit Samus is so annoying to combo.
Yeah, because she's so small.
She's
so small, and like she could be like everywhere in the air. Like she could jump down B. Like she could kind of move around in the air.
Right. So she has a lot of air mobility, and I could down B as well. And not only can I down B, but once you whiff, like let's say you're right at the top and you whiff your up air, I could do that and like, oh, he missed. I'm out. Boom. You know what I mean? And I platform cancel, and I'm safe.
And you're back to doing your whole platform movement stuff. And
back
then
to move
up air.
And exactly.
Stuff like that.
So like she is more forgiving, right? If you're a Falcon, you get hit. It's like you just hold the direction and you pray. You pray that they mess up.
Don't get me off stage.
Yeah, Zero Suit
not
Samus,
down there.
Yeah,
anywhere but down there.
Also, the fact that characters like Falco and Falcon can't edge guard at all. You know what I mean? Zero Suit Samus.
Falco could edge guard. Come on, rising back airs.
Oh, that's true. My bad. But he's limited to this space, right? He's limited to kind of like right in this zone.
Yeah.
Whereas Zero Suit, I can like go all the way out of there, and then boom, I'm back. You know, I can like
you could go real low.
I can kiss the blast zones. That's cool. You know, no other character can really do that. That's like this fast.
Mewtwo. Oh wait, that fast.
She's fast. She has like all these things going for her, so it's like super cool. But yeah, I think that's all we got time for now. I'm gonna hand the mic off to IPK, let's learn a little bit about Lucario, all right?